Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to day 11. I can't use all my fingers now, right? Day 11 of the Abundance and Energy Challenge. Now, it's a 30-day challenge, and each day I'm taking you through different things, tools, insights, tips, healing to raise your vibration and to create greater abundance in your life. Now, today, following from yesterday, we're going to talk into belief. Now, yesterday we talked about words, and I showed you evidence based on scientific proof that our words change our reality. Basically, what we say, we are spelling into existence. So we are creating spells with our words and actually physically changing matter. Now, I've shown this in evidence yesterday, and today we're going to talk about belief and backing yourself and backing the universe, right? Because so often people don't believe in themselves. So their solar plexus is completely out of sync, right? They don't believe in their magic, or they believe in their magic, but they don't believe that they are the one being able to deliver whatever it is that they are here to serve, their mission, their purpose. Me as an energy healer and doing the work I did and do, I have to believe in myself 100%, and I execute that. I have amazing results with what I do with my clients. Now, when we're looking at the universe as well, we need to 100% believe it has our back, right? Now, when we are in this energy of belief, it's like the sun that rises every day. We know it's going to happen. And even if it doesn't happen exactly how we thought it was, it always works out for in our favor, even and sometimes so much better than what we ever imagined it to be. Sorry, I almost couldn't get that out. Imagined it to ever be. So believing in yourself is like standing there in this stake of like and surrendering, not forcing. You just believe you know it's going to happen. So, in creating the magic that I create in my world is through the beliefs, the words, the feelings, the sensation that I have in my body, that I know what I deliver, what I do creates positive impact to help others raise their vibration, to change their life, create better abundance, to create better happiness. That's what we're here for, right? So this is aligned to my soul to share with the world the teachings that come through my experiences, through my mentors, through my guides. And I believe in it 100%. But I tell you what, I didn't always. Now, when I start to talk about belief, right, I started to introduce the universal laws. Now, belief is kind of like being very clear. I'm very clear that I can do what I do. I am very clear that the universe backs me. I don't waver. It's not a confused energy. And this is really, really important. So often people are showing up in the world and wanting something, but don't believe that they're even worthy of it. They don't believe in themselves. If you're a sole entrepreneur, maybe you're not fully stepping into your power, your belief of how much what you offer changes the world. Now, when I went into this whole process of creating abundance and creating a life aligned to my values, I had to make a choice. I had to make a choice. Do I choose myself? Do I choose my values? Do I choose my family? Do I choose where I put my energy and my time? I do. I committed to me and my values, which was putting my children first, putting my time and energy, my health all first, working in something that filled me up. And I knew there had to be a way. See, originally I was, came from corporate, working 9 to 5 or 7 to 5 and 8 till 6, right? And having children, I wanted to raise them. And when I went through my divorce, it was a very big moment of like, what will I do? I don't want my children in full time care. I had a young baby as well. And I wanted to do something I loved. And for years, I had been studying the arts of energetics and spirituality and things like that. It was a hobby for me, but I had all these certificates. And I was like, someone nudged me one day and said, well, you've got all this like knowledge. Why don't you offer it? And so I started with offering just $30 sessions, right? I literally started Reiki with $30 and just put it out there on my Facebook. Hey guys, just, offering this outside of just friends and like close friends and family, $30 for a session. And I got booked. And as time went on, I got opportunities to be in like a group that went international, like over the whole pandemic thing. And like within a couple of days, it had like 300,000 people, and I was one of the 100 people showing up to share in this space, right? And it was an opportunity for me to step forward into, actually, I am good at what I do. It took time to get there too, to fully believe in myself and charge my value and charge my worth. But what I'm calling for you guys to do is to be in alignment to what is truly important to you, telling the universe. So when I teach money mastery, I teach people the universal laws around everything, but how to create abundance in our lives using these universal laws. But the number one thing is that when we do the money mastery, what would be the number one thing that we would pay first? And it would be to pay myself. I am number one, not my bills. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to put yourself in financial hardship or, it was literally like give myself a gift every week. If it is for you, a coffee. Back then, I didn't drink coffee. So it was like, okay, I'm allowed to put $10 aside to spend on me for something that I want this week, right? Sometimes I put two together to buy something else, but I also then had to have a savings account. Now we actually put fun and love savings now before ourselves, but it is for ourselves, right? Telling the universe that fun and love and joy and there's a lot to it, right? I'm not going to go all into the universal laws of money mastery now, but realizing that you are number one and that you need to believe in yourself and put yourself as an important factor in your life. Believe in your gifts, believe in what you want, believe in your happiness, believe that there is a way. Because that's what I did. I chose that there has to be a way. I believe I can make this happen. I will take the steps one by one to energetically clear my field. And that was the disbelief, the fear, right? That was I going to be able to be a single mom and be there for my children and work something that wasn't necessarily full time, worked around my children, still be able to get to the gym while the kids were at school, those kind of things, still taking care of myself, but also serving the world, right? Doing something I love, teaching and healing and transforming, right? I had to believe in myself. So today I want you guys to sit down and look at where you're disbelieving in yourself. Where are you not believing that the universe will support you if you fully support yourself? Backing yourself, backing the universe, putting your values in alignment. And when we do money mastery, we go through what is your priorities in that, right? And ever since I remember doing that the first time, I said it was like I have nothing to lose but everything to gain. This is it was testing me in a lot of ways, but it proved itself. The universe was like, you're trusting in me, you're flowing with me, you're using my laws. And I watched how the universe started to supply to me through outside sources that I didn't even see, right? And it still does to this day. This week it gifted me something of almost $1,200. And a few weeks ago I got another 7,000 through sources that I, don't necessarily know that are there. But the universe, we are abundant with the universe. If we are one with the universe is not separate to me. It lives within my heart. It lives within my being, my spirit, my energy, right? We are connected. We are all connected. So today I'm calling you all forward. Start to clear and delete all those times you disbelieve in yourself, mistrust, mistrust in the universe. Clear and delete all that confusion and that energy. And we've gone through these things before. Clear and delete all those words that are not clear, that are creating confusion or that are vibrationally taking you out of alignment. And I promise you, as you do this work day by day using these tools, you will significantly change the trajectory of your life. You will pivot. You will heal. You will raise your vibration. You will start to draw, become magnetic. You'll draw money into your life or draw the things that you desire. It's not always about money. There could be lots of things, whether it's being happier, maybe it's a partner, maybe it's a particular job, maybe it is working in, the thing that you love in life, your purpose, your passion, having a mission. Everybody's idea around success is different. The only currency that exists truly, and people talk about success and money, it's not. It's energy. Energy is the only true currency. and your vibration, thoughts, feelings, words are all that.